3 years ago, I made this video on WAGO electric connectors. Now back then, these things were pretty unknown, and that video upset a lot of people who absolutely loved wire nuts and said there was no way that these WAGOs would ever work out. So I went on to make a series of videos where I tested them, I overamped them to 3 times their rating, and they still held up just fine. But despite that, there were still people that said that these things could not do the job. Now fast forward 3 years later, and things are a lot different, but after millions of views and reading thousands of comments, I've realized one thing. There are 2 types of WAGO people: those that have actually used them and personally love them, and the others have never even had their hands on them but swear they will never use them on a single project. But then last month I got a call from WAGO for the first time expressing their thanks for all my past videos, and to be clear, those videos have never been sponsored in any way. And my advice to WAGO was you've got to give some of your products away to get people to try them out. Now that can be a big ask for companies these days, because look around you, nobody is giving anything away at all. You might get a return policy, but you've always got to spend money. There's a catch, you've got to pay for shipping, but not with WAGO. You've got nothing to lose and you do not have to spend a penny, and you will get free WAGO connectors. You've just got to visit their website. I've put a link in the top comment and also in the description. Fill in your name and shipping information and then select which connector you would like to get. The 221 series connectors are the ones I've most commonly shown on my channel. The top choice is going to be perfect if you've never tried these things out before. 221 inline connector, that's the one that I just recently featured on my channel. The other 2 choices are the 221 series connectors and mounting carrier. That's for folks that are going to mount them on a wall. That's typically going to be for low voltage connectors. That's not generally what you're going to have at home. And the 221 EX series connectors are actually explosion proof connectors. Now they're not explosion proof themselves, but they're designed to be used in industrial settings. So my recommendation is just pick the 221 series connectors, get the free sample and check them out. Now they're not going to send you a bag of 100, you will just get a small sample. It will likely be enough to install, say, a light switch or an outlet, and you can only select one connector at a time, but you can revisit this form and choose one of the other options if you'd like to receive more than one sample pack. So I encourage you to fill out this form, get some free connectors and try them for yourself. And I wanted to say thank you to WAGO for making this possible. This is one of the best ways to try these things out in your hands without spending any money.